Well, the city, I would say, in the last 3 or 4 years has been making a concerted effort to redevelop and revitalize a lot of the existing underdeveloped or vacant properties in the city. And so that's one part of it. The other part of it is we're trying to, I guess, make sure that the urban, or I guess you could say the downtown Oregon City is redeveloped. So one way the city has gone about encouraging private investment in its urban center is through an urban renewal district. So that's a way where the city's been able to raise some funds to help pay for road improvements and even sometimes grants to businesses. For instance, in our downtown area, we give grants to property owners, businesses that do facade improvements or sidewalk improvements or landscaping or awnings or painting, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we have two major projects we've been working with developers. One is an area called the Cove, which is, you know where the Cove is? Clackamas Cove, which is near the intersection of the Willamette River and the Clackamas River. And we're working with a developer who is hoping to put in residential, probably condominiums, maybe some apartments, maybe some office. And it's a unique site in that it's waterfront, has an opportunity for a small private marina, has an opportunity for public park, and that whole area is in our regional center, so we're hoping that that happens. Then across State Highway 213 is an area known as the Rossman Landfill. It's about somewhere between 60 and 80 acres. So it's one of the few remaining large retail zoned properties in the Portland area. So that, in a way, makes it somewhat attractive. Then the other thing the city's put a lot of money into, these are also funded through urban renewal dollars, was the Beaver Creek Road extension and improvements from 213 to Malala Avenue. That was just recently completed. So that was a wide roadening, pedestrian improvements and landscaping. And then also 7th Street, the 7th Street corridor, which goes from downtown up to what we sort of call it the mid-level of the city. And that's primarily a commercial, low-intensity commercial residential street. With that, we've seen some private investment. We've seen a few restaurants open along there. And then on 221 Malala Street, a developer took an old vacant Copeland lumber building and converted it to offices, and he seems to be having some success leasing that out to offices. So I think the demographics are changing a lot. Oregon City's grown a lot in the last 20 years. And traditionally it's been, with the mill, it's been pretty much a down-to-earth, working-class town, I would say. And now you're getting folks moving in from other parts of the region, from even other states like California and Washington. So you're bringing in a different demographic, and I think you're seeing a shift to more of your, maybe a little more white-collar, or maybe even higher-paying blue-collar type job. Anytime you have residential on a waterfront, it's attractive to a lot of folks. So that's, as we get more of those projects, I think you'll see a changing demographic. People are saying, hey, it's not a bad place to live. You're close to Portland and all the urban amenities there, but you're also on the edge of a rural area. So, maybe you can take advantage of the best of both worlds.